Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to TerickTime on the Channel64 SMP. It has been a hot minute, and I apologize for that, but, well, unfortunately things happen, and let's just leave it at that, and let's move forward with some good times, some good vibes, some pretty builds, and of course Poppy, because, well, Poppy is my mascot in this server, so hi Poppy. Now, I have quite a few things kind of been designed and accomplished in my little bit of time away. Unfortunately, it wasn't that I didn't want to play Minecraft, it was that I just didn't want to talk. And you can't really be a creator and not talk. So yeah, I know. Right, Poppy? It doesn't work. So I feel like talking again, which is fantastic. So I have some things to show you. But first of all, just wanted to refresh myself and you, of course, that we are building in the flower forest, and this is the kind of original kind of vibe and start that I've gone for, with utilizing a bunch of the cobbled deep slate variants and then trying to really play with a lot of really big pops of color. So the first project I wanted to do was just around the corner. You can kind of see a little bit of it, but I don't want to. Oh, right, and that we'll get back to that. But just around the corner, we had our wool storage building and cactus farm. So that is the first thing that we need to tackle in this episode because, well, we just cannot be leaving that hot mess out in the open any longer. Let's go. You have seen this fantasticness get built. Here it is in the glorious shaders. Also, in keeping with the pops of color, I came up with this little, not light post, but like little archways to provide light via the hanging vines, the glowberries, trying to do something a little bit different than your kind of conventional just little lantern setup. But nicely enough, we have. Can you tell I'm trying so hard not to do spoilers? Because I'm spoiling myself because of... Where are you, zombie? This is rude. Hello? You sound like you're right here. Yeah, you're definitely in here. Hi. Where did you come from? Lighting. Huh. Anywho, just put that back and turn that off. Okay, this is our cactus. We have probably more than enough cactus that we'll ever need in this world, which is fine. And then over here, I set up the... Well, actually, this is something I'm trying as well. The lecterns, normally they're facing the other way, but this way you get that little pop of color there, just that little added bonus. And then of course we have a jeb sheet for as much colorful impact as we can. And nothing special, just some simple little storage with ooh, I got lots of wool. I should probably make sure that the wool shop's stocked up at some point too. So but yeah, we also have our fancy little slow biscuit pony and our whatever farm this is. Which one? The allium farm is in here as well. Now, moving on, I have done some terrickscaping in accordance with the flower forest vibes, as you probably saw from the walk by before. This is the style of tree I'm kind of going for. Intruders. Oh, okay. This is the style of tree I'm going for. So it's kind of like an elm? I think it's an elm. Anyway, but I'm using end stone for kind of the main trunk of the tree to kind of give it that little bit of a light vibe, but I didn't want to go with a birch because it was too light. But the problem is I like my trees, so there's a lot more to go. I've been picking away at trees slowly but surely to kind of do the terrickscaping vibe, but the other piece de resistance is an abundance of flowers. Now, typically in a flower forest, you'll have little patches kind of all over the place of different styles. I've basically just taken those and blown them up. And also, yes, those are just markers for more trees. There's a tree over there. But by taking this, even just taking like a bunch of dandelions is kind of really changing the vibe in the area of this. So I'm very much looking forward to what this is going to look like by the end result. And, well, I actually know, and you're going to get to know by the end of this episode too. So let's keep on going. And of course, in keeping with our cleaning up theme, we have now magically covered the super smelter as well. Again, a bunch more little pops of color, trying to do things differently. So we've got the yellow terracotta walls, purple and magenta roofs, some cherry slabs for a little pop of pink. And yes, I know we still have to get to him. Don't mind it. But keeping everything nice and functional. Tried something a little different. Those are skull catalysts. It's one of those kind of weird things. It's like, you know, even with ooh, hello, don't drop in there. A lot of workbenches have, you know, well, crafting table was a horrible example, but a lot of workbenches have really interesting bottoms that you never really think to use. So I experimented a little bit, and I thought the catalyst was a really cool option as well. So use that. We've got everything teed up. Our smelting bits would go in there. We've got our lava. Did I just say lava? Lava? Oh, goodness. Anyway, we've got lava supply. We've got our lava farm down there. So everything is all hunky-dory and fancy. And now I have one more thing to show you. So let's just pop outside here. Oh goodness, are you ready to see this? After that epic windmill, the TerickScaping went off the charts. It's become a magical flower forest. Look at this place. Oh goodness me. The flower kingdom is coming together. Look at this. Oh, so excited and happy for this. This is amazing. So, an abundance, and I mean an abundance of flowers have been used. So many little odds and sods have been added in for detailing. I've expanded a little bit around our woodcutting area, adding this little weirdness. It's a water tower. Literally, it's a water tower to be able to take me up there so I don't have to fly up on top of trees. We've got our big old statue here. This literally, this was a whim one night. I wanted to make a big honkin' statue, made this, and decided, you know what, I am proud of it. Is it perfect? No, absolutely not. Other people can do much, much better. However, for a first attempt, I am very proud of making a diagonal statue with a big old glassy smoky plume coming out of here. It just adds a whole bunch more into the environment of the area, the TerickScaping, shall we say, and just really make sure that all of this just has an abundance of details to be able to look at. And moving around, this little thing, this was a freehand project. Is it spectacular? No. But am I proud of it? Yes, absolutely. And it really sparked a bunch of enjoyment of doing that really raw survival building again, and just playing around and messing around with different blocks, and came up with something really kind of little small, cute, but it was really nice. Moving over to the side here as well, we added in just a little bit of a path and a wee little granite bridge here. This was another survival experiment of, hey, can I make a bridge that looks good using one block? And it's technically all granite, but there's, you know, polished bits and stairs and slabs. But overall, very happy with how it turned out, because I've really gotten myself into a place where I really am. Oh no. It's one severe downside to having these as lights. Unfortunately, they oh, I did that wrong. I will come back with bone meal for that. Actually, I don't have to come back. I can probably find some bone meal right here. Perfect. Okay. I know how to play Minecraft. Totally know how to play Minecraft. Anyway, I added a bunch more of these little features. They're nothing special. It's just to kind of give a little bit of shape and cover up to the flower farm, so they're sporadically dropped around. And coming back over to the front. Whee! Look at it. Just look at it. It's fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I love it. It is. This has become, well, not my favorite base of all time, to be honest, because Dolphin Cove just has a special place in my heart for my single player series, but I really love how this is coming together. I'm so excited to continue designing and working on the big base here, but I do want to figure out a way to have a healthy balance between, you know, planning and creative and just kind of playing and survival and just legitimately playing the game. And I've seen that kind of trend be pretty common around the Minecraft YouTube community right now, which I am very glad for, because I end up putting a ton of pressure on myself to always kind of come up with new, bigger, better, you can't. Sometimes you have to do a hard reset. So I'm going to continue to play the game and play and make the content that I enjoy or would enjoy watching, but hopefully you enjoy as well. So with that kind of to do, here is one last little survival project I did that if you're curious about, I'd be more than happy to kind of explain this in detail, but this is definitely a thing. So if you pardon me, I just need to go repair some things, which is a couple thousand blocks away, and this has probably become the fastest way in Minecraft to travel, which I thoroughly enjoy because, well, I'm all about the dolphins, you know this. It's all good. So while I go repair some things. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I truly appreciate your time being shared with me today. It is always an honor and a privilege for that, so thank you so very much. And until next time, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.